Today we've got more Stupid People on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. In this clip we got a guy who's a bit upset that kids are skating around the car park lot, so he decides to beep his horn at them and then go off at them when he goes beside them. Watch this funny confrontation.
You! Shut up! I'm talking. Hey!
Hey,
say that to him, man. I will. Nah, you won't, alright? You're not gonna say to him like that. Just leave.
Hey!
Leave now.
Get out!
Leave. Just go.
Leave, dude.
You guys, listen. You're not doing
I've had no anger about it.
Okay.
Right? I'm giving you a warning that I'm coming. This is my lane.
Cuss to us.
You don't get to
He's
drive.
11 years old. You don't have to say anything.
It doesn't matter. Cuss words don't mean.
Yes,
Okay,
it
they're
does.
cuss words. Be quiet.
He is
Okay?
Christian. It means to him,
I
alright?
don't care. I don't
So
care.
just leave.
I don't care.
Why
This
is
is
it-
how
why
we
is this anything
communicate.
to us?
Okay? This is life.
Okay, that's fine. Then just please get in your car and leave.
No, I won't just please get in my car and leave. You're not
Let's
even
go.
allowed to skate here, and I don't give a
We
shit.
were
Okay?
leaving. We were
But
coming
you've
up the
been
thing.
skating, okay? I've been up here.
You were
able to skate,
leaving.
okay?
Shit,
I don't
you
care.
were
That doesn't
leaving.
mean that you were skating here, and
We
that
weren't
that's
even
not allowed.
skating here.
You
We
were
were riding. We're allowed to
okay?
ride. We're allowed to ride.
No, been watching you. But listen, I don't even care. Have fun, be kids. But don't be a to somebody that gave you a little
He
tap on the
wasn't.
horn. Let me talk to him because this is between us right now.
You're super angry.
No, I'm cold, okay? And yes, I'm high energy. I'm not angry. What I want you to understand is I gave you little beeps. If I was pissed, I would have blared my horn and flipped you off, okay? I gave you a couple little beeps to let you know, hey, you're not looking my direction and I'm driving. I would have
Okay,
stopped
so
you
I think
anyway.
what Dallas trying to say is he wasn't trying to be a jerk.
Definitely not, okay? You were on the defense. You think that I'm after you for some reason. Don't assume that. I'm not, okay?
Okay, but I have a
Don't.
question.
Go ahead. Yep, of course.
Why were you going so fast?
I was not going fast, bro. Maybe 10. At least 20. I don't ever care to go fast, okay? I like to drive slow, especially in neighborhoods and parking lots. So you telling me that, I'm aware of what I'm doing in my car, okay? I don't think you really know what 20 miles an hour is. Do you know? Do you drive? How do you know what 20 miles an hour is?
Because I've been in a car.
It's not that big a deal, you're right. But,
Are you serious? Hey, don't,
bro,
dude, don't.
you better stop, okay?
Just don't. We're trying to chill it out.
I know. I'm just trying to.
You like feeling like you're tough.
I just wanna leave.
I'm glad the guy took a moment to actually go cool, calm and collected after the initial swearing, but why did he just swear at a kid for Christ's sake? So what's the point in doing that? Like, it's, I don't get it. It's one of those things, like, you just don't do that with kids. It's just silly. It's a dumb idea. You know, we're trying to not have them use these words commonly until they're a little older and understand things better. But no, you just start going off at a kid for Christ's sakes. What are you doing, man? You got calm at the end there, but what was the need to go off at the kid for? Next, we had a little bit of road rage with a guy getting uberly upset at a person for going into reverse whilst on a road, but they didn't actually reverse or hit anyone, so he decided to make sure to get in front of them and start going off at them for some reason.
What the f you got to say?
You don't know how to drive? You stop in the middle of the road?
Excuse me, I have four f***ing Taurus. Excuse me.
You have a
You
what?
can get the f*** out of
You
my
have
face.
a what? A
We're
Taurus?
fucking Taurus, dude. Chill out. We have a baby in the car.
You need to get the f*** back
took
away.
the
You need to get
goddamn-
shut the f***
Put
up.
it in
God,
reverse
you
and
don't
you're gonna
say
fucking-
God.
We didn't even move.
Listen, I have a
Get
baby
your
in the
car.
Yeah. So then
You don't
why
need
did
to
you
be on
start
my
backing
ass.
up then?
You don't need to be on my like that. I should be able to reverse.
Oh yeah, when somebody's behind you in the middle
You're
of the road.
Get in
You
your car and
dumbass.
go
Get the gun.
Get the gun. Are you serious? I have you on video. I'm calling 911.
You're the one that got out of your
I'm
car.
calling 911. Yes, bro. I have it on video. You just said get a gun. You just said get a gun. You just threatened somebody with a gun.
God, I just don't understand that entire comment there. It's like, okay, get a gun. It's like, why would you even say something like that? Are you just that type of person that's like, fine, we're in a confrontation, I'm gonna get a gun just to prove I'm right, you're wrong. Because this gets you to shut the f up and leave me alone. But because I've got a gun now, ha 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 ha. It's just stupid and pathetic and wow. In this clip, we got a delivery driver who thought it was the best idea to leave the delivery truck parked in the middle of the street, blocking the road. And when he gets confronted, he just seems like, oh, it's not my problem, I'm delivering packages.
I said move the truck or I'll move it for you.
No, you're not moving nothing. I'm ready to drop these packages off and you ready to wait, bro. Chill, bro. I just parked the truck not too long ago.
There 10 cars in the way. Move the mother truck.
Yeah, all right. Picture that. You're not talking to me like that, bro. Show some respect.
I am talking to you like that right now. You hear me? They all hear me. You inconsiderate piece of shit. Move the fucking truck.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you can off too.
Yeah, tell your buddy.
All right, I'm gonna move it for you then.
If you get in my truck, bro, I'm gonna spaz on you, bro. And that's
You gonna spaz on me? You gonna spaz on me? Why don't you spaz on the steering
I'm
wheel?
trying to drop my shit off, bro. Get out my face, bro.
Dude, move the van. Come on, you got like 20 people.
Bro, all y'all in my ear, bro. Go get in your truck, bro.
Do you see the fucking mess you're causing?
Bro, I'm not causing shit. I'm just trying to deliver the packages.
There's a fucking parking spot right there, and you're in the middle of the goddamn street, you fool.
You got people getting out of their cars. Multiple people.
I don't give a
You
fuck.
think you're in the right here?
Yeah, you don't give a. You don't give a when your ass is fired.
I'm not gonna get fired, bro. I'm dropping packages.
You are.
I'm not.
You think you're not gonna get fired for this?
On you.
I can't help but feel a little bit bad for the Amazon worker. He's probably being paid less than minimum wage to do X amount of hundreds of packages in a very, very impossible time frame. But at the same time, did anyone go through any form of training with this guy to just teach him, hey, if you're going to park in the middle of the road, make sure you do it in a way where people can still get around you? It's like one of the most basic little training things for anything like this. If you're going to have to be in a place where you have to park and block up a lane, you want to make sure that you do it in a way that you can have people still go around you. Granted, that street looks like it's stupidly tight, and those trucks, those big vans are very big, and I honestly see as that would probably cause a lot of problems, regardless of if he was right up against the curb or not, because of how many cars are on that street. Next, we have a guy who gets hit with a snowball, then gets called a racial slur to him, and then confronts the person with a camera.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm gonna film her because obviously she just called me a chink, right? I heard that. Yeah. She just called me a chink.
What are you doing?
Eric.
What are you like looking for problems?
Robin. I wasn't looking for problems.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Robin.
I'm playing with a dog and a 6-year-old. What are you doing with your phone? Answer that question.
I'm recording. I'm recording an intoxicated
record me.
woman
Robin.
So I was
that
playing.
assaulted me.
No, record
and
me.
now is calling me
I
a
was
chink.
playing with a 6-year-old and my dog, and you, in the midst of having a snowball fight, got in the mix of it. Oh, did it hurt you? Did it hurt you?
Yeah,
I don't
actually,
think it
you
hurt
did
you.
injure me when you hit me in the face. Alright. Hey, Eric.
No, before that.
Was your camera on?
Before that, and you like film.
Come here, bud.
That's so silly.
No,
You're
I'm not,
really
I'm not
silly.
moving.
No, you're just
I'm
silly.
moving.
Go enjoy your snow day. Hey, look, it's snow. Enjoy it.
Alright.
Enjoy it. Yeah, no, he doesn't go.
I
He
can
just
talk
wants
to
to
you right here.
film because he wants aggravation.
Robin, come on, let's go.
Nope. We're gonna wait for the police.
No, we're not.
No? Oh, sure I will. I'm gonna stand right here with you because I'm not afraid.
I don't have time to-
I'll say I was just playing with my lab retriever over there.
Hey, honey, come on. You know what?
No, we're gonna sit.
No, we're not. We're
No,
not in front of
we're
my
gonna
house.
wait.
We're not in Okay, front of so one of this
You
is residents.
want some chapstick?
This is what happened. I was driving by. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Yes,
No.
you are.
No, because he's adamant about it. So, like, if you want some help, get some help. We were just playing.
We're gonna go over here. Then.
I threw a snowball with a 6-year-old, and
What
you
did
were there.
Where did you throw it?
Okay, so turn your car or
Okay,
turn
don't-
your
don't
camera.
touch my phone.
Turn your
There's your
camera
chopstick.
around to the stop sign, and then see where you
Okay,
were.
can
you were
you
playing.
please step away from me?
No, why don't
Please
you
step away.
step away from me? Oh, blah 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 blah. You're not winning, my friend, because I was playing with my lab retriever and a
I'm not winning
6-year-old.
because I'm a chink, right?
Oh, I called you that afterwards, and that's only because you know what? Just because you're acting like a
So
don't act like
a person
Oh.
acting like a dick equates to being a chink.
What are you doing? You know what you're doing? You're doing this for footage and everything else. I don't give a fuck. I didn't do anything to you. I was playing with my puppy.
And I ask you
And-
to step away.
Step away from. Turn
No,
the
stepping away
camera
from me
to
now.
turn. Okay,
I'm asking you to step away
okay,
from me now.
I'm stepping away, and then turn your camera to the sidewalk, to where everyone could see where the cars were and where you were. And I was playing with a 6-year-old and my Labrador puppy. And you got hit with a snowball.
And I came up and I asked you.
It's the worst thing in the world to get hit with a snowball.
No,
Is
it's not.
it the worst thing in the world to get hit with a snowball?
No, it's not.
Okay, so why are you filming?
But why would you do that, though?
Hit you with a snowball?
Yeah, why?
I wasn't hitting you. I was playing with my dog and a 6-year-old.
No, you clearly hit me in my car.
I'm just gonna keep smiling. Because you know what? You'll always be wrong. And I'll sit here with you
Why will I
until
always be
the
wrong?
end of day.
Why will I always be wrong?
I'll sit here with you.
Why will I always be wrong?
Well,
Why
what
do
are
you
you
do that?
what are you so upset about?
Why will I
Why
always
do you
be
have to
wrong?
why do you have to shoot me? Why don't you look at your face?
So I think the first thing I want to say here, I've never seen snow in my life. Genuinely speaking. I'm not lying when I say that. So I have no idea what it's like to be hit with a snowball in the face. But going on my understanding of how everyone else tends to do it for play fighting, I doubt it actually hurts. Either way, ignoring that part and thinking that if that's the main reason why he confronted this girl, this woman, this cringe, it's stupid and very unnecessary in any regard. Being called a form of racial slur, okay, I can understand why you might be a little bit upset, but at the end of the day, I just see this as like, you're better off moving on your life. You're not going to get anything out of this very beneficial that won't cover the costs of the annoyance that you're going to have to suffer for however long you ended up being with this person for. Either way, of course, she makes things worse for herself by trying to move the phone, hit the phone on multiple different occasions, but this clip's just weird, to be honest. Next, we got a guy who goes absolutely ape mad at these restaurant workers because his wife dropped a drink in their car when they were trying to grab it through the drive-thru.
I'm in an Uber, and you guys literally shoved that giant drink in my wife's hand where she didn't have it, and it spilled $90,000 Mercedes-Benz. Hey, I can do whatever I want. You're gonna cost, if I get caused to clean that Mercedes up, I promise you I'm suing you, you guys. No, I don't have a complaint. I'm telling you I'll sue you. You understand that? Oh, I will. Don't worry, I know how. Can I get a remote? Where's the other? I'm about to. Where's the other drink?
There you go.
This one's overfilled. Look at this. Overfilled and coming out. Thank you. No. God bless you. God bless you when you get sued. Where's my other straw? I'll give him one.
I'm sorry, my guy, but mistakes happen. Unfortunately, a majority of these restaurant workers are probably being paid barely minimum wage and are obviously going through hell and back just to deal with people like yourself. And so, of course, things are going to happen where they believe a person's got this big ass drink, but no, they don't. It slips out of their hands and causes a mess. These things happen. Mistakes happen. There's no need to cause a ruckus and then threaten to sue someone over it. Like, what? The entitlement is just wild. It's like, oh my god, you made a mess in my car that's worth $90,000. Yeah, it would probably cost you at most $150 to get steamed goddamn clean to clean that up. If it's leather, it's probably easier to deal with, my guy. Like, wow. In this clip, we got a guy who's confronting a McDonald's worker because there's a fly in his drink and decides to go on like, no, flies don't fly from long distances. If there's flies in this McDonald's, it's because there's something wrong with the McDonald's. And we have a very interesting conversation here.
Yours is down the road from here is a strawberry patch. We have no control over that. We have stuff hanging in the store as far as like whatever fly traps McDonald's have out. But if once y'all keep coming through the doors, like the entrance doors, it brings the flies.
But they fly. Flies come from maggots. Flies don't fly that far. Flies come from rotten
Right,
stuff.
but it's a strawberry field down the road from here.
That's
so
down the road. This
right,
ain't.
but it's still they'll fly this way. And it's been like this for years.
How come they're not at Wendy's across the street?
I don't know.
How come they're not
work
at the gas station across the
I don't
street?
work over
How come they're not at that gas station?
I don't work over here.
I'm just saying, you work here and you can't.
Right,
I mean,
but we've been having that problem for years. So
I just
they
came.
have stuff
I just
that's
came
in here
last
so
week and there weren't flies in
Yes,
here.
it was. Yes, it was.
I'm not gonna argue this. I had a fly come out of my cup. Come out of my cup. Like, that's not excusable in any way, shape, or form for a fly to come out of something that's been prepared by you guys. Period.
So there's a few things here. First off, as a McDonald's worker, why wouldn't you just replace a drink? We all know that the soft drink costs literally cents. to, like, is literally something that only costs a handful of cents, and yet we charge multiple dollars for that type of thing. And secondly, to the customer, yes, flies can fly a long distance. On average, an adult fly can fly anywhere from 1 to 2 miles generally, but it's been known that flies can travel up to 20 miles from their initial location. So yeah, a strawberry field just down the road, yeah, that could definitely cause a fly problem in local areas not too far away from that goddamn strawberry field. And yeah, just because you haven't seen flies in the gas stations in the area or the Wendy's in the area, it doesn't mean that flies aren't there. It's like the old saying go, if a tree falls down in a forest and no one's there, does it make a noise? It still makes a noise, just no one hears it because no one's there. Just because you don't see the flies doesn't mean they don't exist. Like, it's just such a weird argument here. God damn. Next, we've got a guy who absolutely loses it in his local Walmart over, I'm not 100% sure, we don't really hear too much before he starts going off his goddamn nutters, but he does that anyway.
You're not gonna take it out of my fucking face, you stupid. Shut the f up. You wanna get knocked the f out? Shut the f up. Shut the f up. Back me the f up, bitch. You stupid. Come on, bitch. Do it. Back me the f up. I ain't gonna leave nowhere. You're gonna give me a f refund. Oh shit. It came from your store and I'm not asking for a refund. It don't matter where it came from. It came from your store. Shut the f up. Shut the f up. You want some? Shut the f up then. No, I ain't gonna leave nowhere. You stupid. Exactly. I get more than you. Who the f are you? I'm This is Sylvis. This ain't no big store. This is Sylvis, Illinois. Yeah, you grew up here. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yo, this is Sylvis. If you grew up here, you know better. Get my fucking face.
And ultimately, I've just got one question from this clip. Why do we treat retail workers like they're second level human beings? Like they're the bottom of the barrel people, even though they're the exact same fucking race as us. We're all humans. We all have emotions. Like, why do we have to treat each other like goddamn crap? Like, why? Why is this a thing that we have to do as a human race? Like, it's just absolutely perplexing just seeing people act like this, just like, oh yeah, this person here, I'm gonna scream at them until I get what I want, even though that doesn't even work 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going to be a complete and utter asshole to these people and go off at them for no reason really, just because I want to get something done my way. First clip, we've got an old Asian guy who seems to be who've lost it a little bit, who decides to start hitting a guy's car in the middle of a McDonald's drive-thru, and then when other people approach him to try and get him to calm down, decides to use a stick as a form of threatening tool.
Dude, hey, pull it. You fucking me? No, they didn't. Move on. Keep walking. They didn't. Keep walking.
Oh, where the fuck up?
Hey.
How dare you touch me? See what happened?
Hey, chill. Come on, chill.
You just get to hit a girl?
Dude! What the f?
Hey, calm down.
Oh, yo.
No, somebody.
Hey, what's your problem, dude?
I'm calling.
Call me dude?
You
call me dude?
You need to calm
Hey,
down.
pull it.
Call me dude? You call me dude? You call me dude? That's it.
Sir.
Call me dude?
Sir.
Shut up.
You need to calm down.
You shut up. Listen, mother.
Hey,
You need to calm down.
the police is coming for you right now. Say. Hey!
Hey, stop hitting her door. Calm down. You need to calm down.
Call the police, motherfucker.
Hey.
Calm down.
Hey!
Yeah, she was sitting on the car.
Oh my god.
Creepy, I can't.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it.
I've got many different questions for that clip, and I suppose the first one is, did the Asian guy actually understand the English language, or is he just completely oblivious to what was actually happening in that situation? Apparently, he almost got ran over by the car he is harassing effectively, but according to multiple other people there, that was not the case. They were just minding their own business, and he just kind of walked into the car and then started losing it like that. I mean, they are in a McDonald's drive-thru, which is pretty clear that they're in a flipping drive-thru, so what are you doing, buddy? I'm also surprised that no one tried to disarm him once he started using that stick in a threatening manner against people, because surely there comes a point when someone starts using an object as a weapon, even just to threaten you, like goes to swing at you, but not actually hit you, but goes to swing at you multiple occasions to try and stop you and from talking to them. I'm sure at that point you should be able to just disarm them, take the weapon off of them, not do anything more beyond that, but yoink the weapon from them, disarm them, because clearly they're using it in a threatening manner and could potentially hurt someone. I don't know, maybe I'm entirely wrong in that one. You guys in the comments will tell me. In this next clip, a couple got caught attempting to yoink a bunch of stuff from someone else's floating platoon because no one was there and no one apparently owned it because they thought it was abandoned.
Hand it the over right now, or we can get down right here.
No,
So you
just
can
give us
make
the
that
raft
decision
and
right
the anchor.
Relax, we didn't know it was yours, dude.
Well, it wasn't
really?
yours.
We asked everybody around there who
shit,
it
no, they
belonged
didn't.
to.
Oh,
Yes, we
yeah,
did.
right.
That's a lie. Relax. Hey, we're not trying to have a problem, dude. We didn't. We asked everybody who it belonged to, okay?
No, you didn't.
Because they said they didn't belong to anybody out there.
honey.
We thought it was abandoned. Relax.
Hold it. Goddamn things off. Lake Ferry, that's bullshit. You guys should be ashamed of yourself.
Seriously, we thought it was abandoned. Relax.
Bullshit. Those people even told me that's not your stuff.
We asked everybody there.
No, you didn't. Honey, get me off that boat right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hand me that rope.
Thought you came up, huh?
If that's what we were trying to do, we wouldn't be trying to be civil right now.
You don't take stuff that don't belong to you. Didn't your parents teach you that shit? If it don't belong to you, you don't take it. I want the goddamn barrel. You've been drinking my beer too. I want my Yeti.
There's no freaking beer in there. Relax. I'm a cop, okay?
Oh, you're a cop? Well, I'm definitely reporting your ass. What's your badge number?
Good.
Even better. Where at?
I don't really care. Report
Okay.
We know cops too, okay? There ain't a cop I know that would even condone this that you guys
Okay,
just pulled
well,
up.
we asked everybody that was around, and they said it didn't belong
That's
to any
bullshit.
of...
Is that the Yeti?
Okay. Well, they were right. They didn't want it to talk to us.
Sheriff will be looking for your ass. Hope you're drunk so you get a DUI too.
I hope you keep
Mrs. I'm a cop, lying piece of liars.
No, they weren't doing it out of the goodness of their heart. Like, if you're thinking that someone abandoned something here, it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, I thought it was abandoned, I was going to take it to shore, so it wasn't sitting out here floating around doing other things. But it's just like, no, I was going to take it for myself because no one was here to claim it, because now it's mine. You see, I see it, there's no one else around here, means it must be abandoned, and now it's mine. Like, what stupid logic is that? And then, of course, once people start pointing that out to you, you just have to say, oh yeah, I'm a cop. It's like, that's not going to help your argument. Heck, it might make it 10 times worse. Because of the simple understanding, you're meant to be a police officer, you should know that doing this type of thing is kind of wrong and you shouldn't do it in the first place, but sure, go ahead, do it. In this clip, we got a mother who thought it was the brightest idea to leave their child inside of their car whilst they were going inside of a junkyard to do some bits and pieces, in the middle of what seems to be a scorching hot summer's day.
Hey little buddy, you okay? Where your people at? You in this car at the junkyard? Hey little buddy, you okay? I'm about to call every law officer there is. That's some bullshit.
Hold on, I'm gonna get you some help. Do you know how long they've been here? Somebody left a little baby out in the freaking car by itself. It's still in this car seat and everything. When was the last person that went through here? I mean, I would thought maybe they just came as far as you to see, hey, it's a little Range Rover SUV, little green. That's you?
Yes.
Oh my God, your baby's crying.
Okay, I just came in. She was sleeping when I got here. I got it.
No, honey, I would have waited till you had some help so you can do that. That's just very disturbing, you know?
How do you...
How did what?
How do you know I'm going to have help? You don't know anything about me.
You're absolutely right. I don't know anything about you. But my thing is, if you had something else to do where you had a battery that you could not carry your child in with, you should have waited or to somebody to help you to tend to your child and you do your battery. You don't leave a baby out here like that, ma'am. Okay. All right. As long as you got him, I'm satisfied. But okay. Well, her baby, it's a baby. It's a child that needs a mother attention. And that's not how you do that.
We got a good Samaritan over here being very concerned for a kid who was left inside of a car. I get the windows are down and that's not as bad as what it would be if you left the windows up, but you still left the car in the middle of the damn sun. There's no shade anywhere near the car, so you still shouldn't leave anyone inside them unless they're an adult who can handle themselves and can get out when they need to. It's just like, you don't do this type of thing. If it's in an underground car parking lot or something where it's cooler, there's shade, okay, I wouldn't personally do it myself still, but if you have the windows down, whatever. But cars are like goddamn saunas. If they're out in the sun, it doesn't matter if the windows are partway down, it still doesn't stop how hot they can get. And she just completely dismisses it like it's not a problem, like, God. In this next clip, we had a bit of repetition to the previous clip where another baby was left in a car. This time, though, it was another mother who found it, and the confrontation is far more brutal because the motherly instincts kick in.
You sat here trying to be an and you just threatened to beat my ass because your little baby is in a car rotting and this 22-year-old little bitch smirking behind me that I'm going to put on YouTube.
Great.
Doesn't care about the child.
Great. And you don't care about your child either.
My son is 12 years old.
He's so scared.
Not a little baby.
Walk away from my car.
Get away from me. Get off my credit card.
She's trying to come inside our car. She's trying to record my daughter.
This man just trying to attack me. Get him away from me before I call the cops. You have a little baby.
Exactly.
My son is 12. Calm your Mexican down. Don't you tell me what to do, short stack. I could beat your ass. Get out of my way.
Put your hands on me.
Everybody, these people are leaving.
Give me the keys.
Get out of here. They have a baby in there.
And take care of your son. How about that? He's scared.
You don't have a son. You don't have enough experience to know how to keep your baby.
I don't give a f***. I don't give a f***. I don't give a f***.
I know that. And could you please help me find my phone?
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda lost it a little bit the moment that she said, "Oh, what's up, short stack? I can beat your ass." Like, okay, first things first. Again, as I said previously, don't ever leave a kid in the car. Unless you got the aircons flipping blaring, you shouldn't do it. Yeah, it's night time. It's probably not that hot. Everyone's got long sleeves on. It's probably not that hot. But again, cars act like saunas. They contain the heat really flipping well. It's the middle of goddamn winter here in Australia, and I got in my car in the middle of the day. It's still flipping hot. Because again, it absorbs and holds that heat very well. It's bad. Don't ever do it. And clearly, the windows in this car weren't even down. That's even worse than the previous person. Because now you're locking them into the sauna. Like, you just don't do it. Like, you just don't do it. Like, oh god. Like, and the amount of they don't care about it at all is just astounding. God, it's... Oh, I can understand the absolute rage that that person was feeling, just like she's a mother to a 12-year-old. She understands that you don't do this type of thing, and so of course, she's going to be egregiously upset at these people. Next, we have a very interesting clip with a guy walking down a pathway with two of their dogs in a place where you're not allowed to have dogs. Apparently they're service dogs, and he's being followed by a few other people who are going off at them for it.
Keep your space.
I'm not even close to you.
Keep your space.
I'm not even close to you. You brought dog.
No, you're sitting here threatening me.
No,
Keep your space.
I'm not threatening you.
Keep your space.
Right over here.
They are service animals. Keep
they're
your space.
not.
Keep your space.
You're a liar.
Keep your space. Keep your space. Keep your space. What apartment are you in? What apartment are you in?
When you started swearing at me,
What apartment are you in?
your first words out of your mouth.
What? No. What apartment are you in? What apartment are you in?
None of your business. I'm not breaking the law. You are.
Hey, call the police, sir. Please. I'm being harassed. I have them on video. Please call the police. That is not your business. They are service animals.
They're not service. They're not even. They have no coats on them. Call the police so we can get.
Call the police, please. I can't get across.
We didn't stop you from getting across.
Yes, I'm walking backwards. I'm walking backwards. You're keeping on coming at me.
I'm not coming. And what am I gonna do?
I've got you on video.
How close have I gotten to
Please let me cross the bridge. Please let me cross the bridge. Please let me cross the bridge. Hey, sir, please call the police. Do you have your phone, kid? Please call the police. Please call the police.
Yeah, only bikers and rollerbladers. You've had 2 people now say no dogs.
Please, you know what? You're fixing to get sued, lady.
For what?
For harassing me. They are registered service animals. I've told you over and over. Let me cross the bridge.
You did not ask us.
Let me cross the bridge.
You did not.
I've asked you 15 times now. Let me cross the bridge.
You never said it.
Not, I'm not coming towards you when you've approached me the way you have been. Please give me room. There's no reason for you to have to stand there.
There's plenty of room for you to go with your 2 dogs illegally.
I think the first thing I'm going to state here is someone who does not live in the US of A, how the hell does service animals function in your society? Because I know that you don't technically need to register them in a lot of places there. There's no form of ID system to prove that they're service dogs. There's nothing like that. How does that actually function over there? Because it just seems odd that there's no easy definitive way to outright prove that they're a service animal in a moment's notice that you would have on you. It's just your word against their in a lot of cases of what I've seen over the past few months covering these videos. Then secondly, I'm going to go off on an assumption here and assume that this guy recording with the quote-unquote service dogs possibly has some form of social disability, and that's why he has the service dogs. Because I don't, in most other situations, most people without that form of disability would probably just walk across the bridge and not give them any mind. But I'm assuming that there might be some form of social disability that this guy has that leads him to be in a position where he's perceiving this as a threatening situation and does not know how to properly handle it. That's what it feels like, what I'm getting off the back of this clip. I don't get why he doesn't call the cops himself when he's recording, because I'm sure most phones can multitask at this point, but he's not, so whatever. I don't know, yeah, as I said, I'm going off on a little bit of a limb that he might have some form of social disability and he perceives this entire thing as threatening as a situation, because that is a thing that can happen. It's not uncommon. I've seen it IRL before. I don't know. It's interesting. In this next clip, we just got a pair of people who get into a very silly argument for ultimately no reason.
Deborah, listen. Deborah, listen. Let me tell you something.
Nothing you have to say.
Look, get out. You better listen. You better get out of my face, Deborah. I'm telling you. You better get out. Listen. You better get out of my face. You better get out of my face, Deborah. Deborah, listen. Listen. Let me just. You know what, Deborah? I'm not even gonna go there with you. I'm not gonna go. You know what? You know what? You can call me what? You know what? You know what? She probably. You know what? You know what? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Whatever you want to call me. Whatever you want to. Deborah. As long as you don't put your hands on me, guess what? I ain't worried about you. Guess what? You a stinking bitch. Guess what?
Legends say that she is still standing there saying, you know what, as well as that's good over and over again to this day. Absolutely brilliant masterpiece of a story. Who knew that a story could be this goddamn detailed and complicated and also be that goddamn funny? That was entirely stupid. Here we got another guy who calls out a Karen for just being outright entitled, and rather than sit there and wait in the drive-thru like everybody else normally has to, she decides to get out of her car and go inside and start harassing the food workers to get her food quicker.
Hey, I hope it was worth holding everybody up so you could harass some people in there. They're f***ing food workers, dude. They're food workers. I heard you yelling in there. Oh, I went in there. Instead of waiting in your car like a normal person, now nobody behind you gets to move. Nice job, Karen. You dumbass. Oh, yeah. Get mad. Oh, yeah. Get mad. You're blocking everybody, dude.
You know what? I just barely got my food.
Oh, yeah. You could have pulled forward. You have to wait like everybody else. What makes you so entitled that you need to get your food before everybody else, Karen? That's what I thought. Oh, you're sick. Yeah, you're sick. Lock your car and walk away, you dumb bitch.
They get paid barely minimum goddamn wage to put up with your shit, Karen. Leave them alone. Like, they already have to deal with enough crap as it is being the workers in a fast food restaurant being paid the bare goddamn minimum necessary, and now have to deal with your additional crap on top of that. Just grow up, wait patiently in the car like everybody else, ma'am. It's really not that hard. It's not that hard to wait an extra few minutes for your goddamn food and just stay calm. This worker got caught by a customer smoking next to a no smoking sign and is not very happy when it turns out this guy is recording her now.
Keep taking photos.
I'm not going anywhere. I came to get food and I have to smoke tobacco.
Where are you going?
And that's not fair.
I'm calling the cops on you.
Call them.
I am going to call them. I'm going to see where you're going and I'm going to call the cops on you.
I don't care. Call them.
Great. You're a piece of Where are you going to go? Get me off your freaking recording now! Get me off!
I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the cops on you.
That's all right. That's fine.
You know what? I'm gonna do it right now.
That's fine. You're smoking on the right beside the no smoking sign. Just because everyone does it, does that make it okay? No, it doesn't.
She's not happy she's been caught. She knows she's going to get in a bit of trouble if this actually goes any further than just a simple recording here, hence why she's trying to get rid of the recording as quickly as she can. It's like one of those things, just because everyone does it doesn't mean it's right. Those signs exist for a reason. You shouldn't be smoking near entrances or exits because, you know, there are people who can have a severe reaction to secondhand smoke. Genuinely speaking, it's really bad, so don't do it. Have some consideration for other people in existence and just don't smoke near entrances where there are signs saying don't smoke. In this clip we got a group of people just moose watching on the side of a road or highway or whatever they want to call it, and then this Karen comes up out of nowhere and decides that she's going to lay down the law. Ultimately this backfires pretty quickly.
Hey, lady, you're one lady. Fuck off. That's fine.
No one's charging the moose. No one's charging the moose.
Am I the asshole?
No,
We all have
We
kids.
hear you. Hey, you're scaring him more than we are.
From the people. Yeah, probably.
You're out of breath. Maybe you should take your anger over there.
I'm not angry. I'm
Yes,
trying
you
to protect
are. Look
you.
at you. You're
No one's charging him.
You know, y'all need to get away and just leave them alone because they come up on the highway
We're
all the
leaving
time.
him alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
just get back. Get away from them.
You get back, lady. What the hell?
You know, go back home.
You go back home. What the hell are you getting on my face for? I got my kids here. Go
Because
away.
moose come up here all the time.
That's
They're
great.
very
And when they
dangerous.
come up here, I'll get in my car.
Look at how chilling he is.
Why don't you take
Hey, you can walk away right now.
ignorant
You can
ass.
walk away. You're the one.
fucking
You're being
little redneck.
hypocritical. F off, lady. I'm not redneck.
Look at he's hanging.
I really don't get it. It's just like, you know, the moose comes up to the highway all the time. When he comes up to the highway, that's very, very dangerous. It's like, yeah, if we see the moose coming this direction, we'll hop back in our cars and get moving. It's almost like we see the moose about couple 100 meters away from us and we're just observing it from a distance. We're not right goddamn next to it. We got more than enough time to go back to our cars and go if it starts heading towards this direction. Good God. What does this Karen think she is? The fucking police officers? In this clip, we have a family of color being denied access to a restaurant because they are apparently violating the dress code, in spite of the fact that there are other people who would also be violating the dress code happily eaten away.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The gentleman's already explained it to you.
Okay, tell it to me again. You telling me we cannot eat here?
So unfortunately, we do have a dress code. If you have some non-athletic shorts.
But that white kid out there can't eat here with his tennis shoes on and his athletic shirt.
So we allow tennis shoes, but not athletic shorts and t-shirts.
He has one. You telling me that's not an athletic shirt? Not that one, but you telling me that little boy who just ate here does not have on an athletic shirt?
I'm sorry. I would love for you to be able to come back and eat here.
So you telling me my son can't eat here because he has on athletic stuff?
No, just the shorts. It is part of our dress code. We try to enforce
So it's only his shorts? Only the shorts can't be athletic?
the shorts and the t-shirt, yes.
But the little boy has on an athletic, the little white kid that just sat out there had on an athletic tennis shoes and an athletic shirt.
I understand that you're upset. If there's any...
No, it's not that I'm upset. The little boy out there had on athletic, you telling me it's no athletic wear. The little boy out there had on athletic tennis shoes and an athletic shirt. So why does he get to wear athletic wear and my son can't?
Again, I would love for you to be able to come back. Do you live close enough for your son to change?
No, I don't. I just want to know why it's different for my son.
I understand how you feel.
I don't want you to sympathize with me. I just want you to tell me why it's different for my son. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just asking you why it's different for my son.
I understand.
And that little kid that was out there with athletic tennis shoes and...
The t-shirt that the little kid was wearing, we don't consider that to be athletic t-shirt.
Why?
Honestly, I did not get a good look, but it looked like a regular t-shirt.
I have a video. Do you want to see it?
If you would like to show it to me, I'm happy to look, but
What a weirdly stringent dress code. I think I understand what's happened here, and I think it's all about the big, massive brand namings on side of the kids' clothes, because the person that they point out in the camera on the other side of the window, yeah, they're wearing very similar clothes, but none of the clothes have massive brand names over the top of it. Very flipping stupid that it's very stringent like that. I don't even know how to really defend that. Like, there's no defending that. It's like, it's a silly dress code to like, oh, you got a big brand name on your shirt? No, that's not allowed. You got a big brand name on your shorts? It's clearly athletic wear? No, you can't be wearing that. That's not right. It's just like a weird policy that they selectively use on certain people who they don't like or something like that. I don't know. It's a weirdly strict policy. Weird as hell. Next, you get to see what happens when a Karen angers another Karen.
He literally... What you gonna do? Sir. I got cut. Cut the f*** up. What? Get your goddamn apple back.
That was a brilliant clip. Just like gets cut off, the person behind you is also very angry. You're both Karens, you're both obscene. I don't know. Shame it was very short. This guy tried to park in the bike lane, and when he got caught out by another bike rider, he decides to lose his nuts immediately at him.
What's that?
Next time, you just pull up to the window and say something. Don't knock on my...
Why are you endangering people's lives with your... This machine kills 40,000 people. Why is misogyny called for in this situation?
Let me tell you something. Before you start somebody, you better ask yourself what the they're going through.
So what about you with bicycle traffic? This is a piece of infrastructure designed to save the lives of human beings. When you block it,
look, I'm getting ready to move my car, so you better leave me the alone.
I really appreciate you not breaking the law. That's a basic expectation of living in a
car.
Good.
So leave me the alone.
Get on it. Let's go. Are you experiencing some toxic masculinity right now, sir?
No, no.
Your dog's very cute, sir.
Boy, oh boy, some people are very goddamn interesting. Just like how he's going out is like, oh, I've got to be angry man to go off at you. It's like, you don't know what I'm going through. I get to park wherever the hell I want because I'm not having a good day. It's like, that's how the world works. If the world worked like that, good luck having anyone follow laws. How about you think logically about what you just said and maybe just move on instead of continuously yelling and screaming at the other guy. In this clip we find out what it's like for a Karen to have a daughter that gets 10 times worse than them.
What the Stop with her poison, help, honey. No, that's my mom. I don't care. Go up on me like that, huh? There are kids in here. Stop. You're a fucking weirdo. You register office. Stop talking to me, you cunt. All I did was shut the up. Do nothing. Listen to your mother. Shut up. All I did was tell you there was a register. Calm the down.
How disgusting. What disgusting behavior.
If I'm completely honest, I don't even understand what in the world was actually happening to cause this, whatever happened in this clip in the first place. It's just like very difficult to decipher this madness, because she's got the kid just, well, young adult in reality, just going off her nutter to the point where her own mother has stepped in to tell her to shut up after she starts literally screaming like what, a banshee? It's, I don't know, this clip is just wild, really. In this clip, we got a guy acting like a tough guy when he gets told to get off a plane and decides to just cause a ruckus for ultimately no reason aside from he wants to act like a tough man and threaten to kill people.
What you talking to me like that for, bro? Take me off. I don't give a I didn't even want to go to Cali. I didn't even want to go to Cali. I didn't even want to go to Cali. The you talking to? I will find your name, date of birth, and address. I will know your social security number before I get off this plane. On my daughter, on that same baby that you see me on the phone with. What? So what the? Yo, cuz, what's the out? What the out? What's the plane? What they gonna do for you before? What's the law gonna do? Yo, mind your business. Mind your business. Because I will break your neck. Yo, let me just explain something. Hold on. Let me explain something. What they gonna do for you before?
It's no need, huh?
You told me one thing. I told you I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. You leave it alone. Fuck you talking to?
Gangsters no need, huh? Yo, you about to go. This shit is 2 hours late, man.
I'm trying to leave, bro.
This shit 2 hours late.
And I'm sitting here waiting 2 hours later, bro.
Question of the day, where are the police when you actually need them? They always seem to turn up on time for other certain problems that they really don't need to be there for. But when it comes to stuff like this, they're just nowhere to be seen. They're not here to actually deal with this type of situation. And also, unfortunate ending there with the guy's phone being slapped out of his hand. Jesus, I hope that nothing much happened to that guy. In this clip, a couple prepaid for gas at a 7-Eleven at the fuel pump and then let it time down. And then when they realized that, they decided to go inside to start annoying the staff for a refund, in spite of the fact that it would automatically be deposited back to their bank. It just may take a moment.
Say you don't give a wait till you get fired. You stupid as shit, bro. I bet you just got this job. You just got this job. You just got this job.
She could have came in.
She don't got a pump. You dumb. Shut up. You could refund our money. You dumb. Cause you don't know your job. You fat. Wait till the cops come, bro. You are stupid. Talking about hostile. Of course I'm gonna be hostile. I've been here since 10:30 waiting for your dumb. You ain't gonna do. You just gonna keep running your mouth and clapping and talking to your invisible friend. You wanna keep talking to your invisible friend. You don't know how to refund? Wait till this go to your corporate. You calling police on customers that paid you. I just bought 9 scratch-offs from your dumb ass, but you gonna call police on the customer that paid you, right? You got $20 in my pump, but I don't have my money, right? So whose fault is it? Yours. Clearly yours. I paid you for scratch-offs. You don't know how to refund the money. You don't know how to pump the gas tank. So who's untrained? I need to talk to your store manager. I need to talk to your corporate. I need to talk to everybody about you. You're gonna be on YouTube, 7-Eleven Employee of the Year. What is your name? Let's get that. Let's get that. Oh, take it off, Evelyn. I see that E. I see that E, and I see that big ass bush on your head too. You wanna start getting roasted? Your nose ring? My girl hair way longer than yours.
Why you calling me?
Look at
Wait, why?
that's real hair. You got a bush.
Why you calling me?
Cause she mad. She knows she about to get fired. You're about to get fired. Cause you're dumb as. Don't worry. She hates her life. She's about to get fired, bro. We gonna wait for the police too.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm a customer too. I just purchased.
She told you you supposed to pump the gas apparently, right?
I didn't say.
You supposed to pump the gas apparently too.
She was trying to pump it and wasn't
The
going
fuck?
through. How's that
Right.
my fault?
That's her fault, bro. And she calling the police on me because I want my fucking gas. You should do something, bro. It's not worth it though. Keep on going. What else you gotta say? For the camera, calling customers too. Calling customers too, right? You lucky somebody don't do something to your bitch, bro.
Clearly, I didn't.
Bruh, I've been here since 10:30. You don't know how to refund some gas. It's 11 o'clock now. You took 10 people before me before fixing the problem. Of course I'm gonna be mad as shit. I don't got time to just stand here all day because you don't know your job, trying to blame it on me.
Aren't you supposed to give her your card though that you paid with?
Bruh, she does not know and her employee left her. That's what's so the guy left her and said, oh, she's gonna refund your money, sir. Don't worry. But she don't know how to do this, bruh. So I'm supposed to just stand here and just keep watching people get rang up, right? That makes sense, right? Go ahead, sir. I just been here since 10:30. Get your shit, have fun. You feel me? That does not make sense, though. And then she's sitting here calling the police on me because I'm mad about it. So the police is on the way, cuz.
Police on the way?
Oh, man, because she don't know her job, dog. The police on the way because she don't know her job.
Get our money back?
She can't give me my money. She got me waiting for the police because she don't know her job.
Where did our money go?
Wow. You not gonna do shit. You gonna lose your job. You ain't going to jail. If you do go to jail, it's gonna be when the cops come here and fire your ass because you won't leave. Bro, I'm trying to drive to UCF, not be in this fucking Opapka. Bro.
What I pay with cash?
Pay with card. You take my car back and refund it, or you put the, like, bro, I worked in gas stations. This shit ain't that hard. What's though is her coworker left her. A nigga was in here and he just walked out and left it all on her. That's what's so fucked up about the whole thing. But I don't give a about none of that. One of them should have known what the they doing, and neither one of them know what they doing. So both of them is, call corporate. Call them. I already called them. She's gonna get fired. I got this video quick. She took her name tag off because she knows she's in the wrong. I hope you have fun at 7-Eleven because it was short-lived.
So I think there's one thing that's very clear about this entire thing. The staff behind the counter is obviously new or very inexperienced in this entire thing. Because if she was not new, she probably would have been able to explain to these people, hey, if you prepaid at the gas pump and it timed out or you didn't actually fuel up your car at all, that money will be just deposited back into your account. It just might take a moment. And considering it's like 10:30 at night, 9 times out of 10, most banking institutions don't really process transactions that late, and you'll just have to wait until the next morning before you get that money back. Unfortunately, there is literally nothing else you can do about it at that point. If the money's not there, the staff member can't do anything about it. Clearly, she doesn't know that though properly, so this is just an entire mess of a situation, and this guy thought it's the brightest idea to take out his anger and rage at this worker for the fact that he stuffed up by letting it time out and doesn't understand the basics on how these pumps work. In this clip, we have a Karen who was quite upset on how someone decided to confront her about how horrible of a person she was inside of Walmart, so she decided to follow this person out and then harass them when they were getting ready to leave on their bike.
Because
Nothing you're doing here.
Uncomfortable in front of my granddaughter, and I don't find that to be appropriate.
Nothing you're doing here is making me uncomfortable at all. I don't care.
Well, good, because you know what? I have a few minutes to stand here, and your behavior is inappropriate.
Okay, I'll hang out here for you.
I mean, what are you going to do? Post me on bad drivers because your behavior is inappropriate?
My behavior, eh? What?
I mean, seriously?
I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. You ain't gonna get anywhere.
I just want to show everybody the real person that you are.
Oh, okay.
And how you're rude to me.
You have
Rude.
no sense of
Rude.
personal space.
Rude.
You accosted me to begin with.
What?
Okay, when I didn't even know who you are. Do you remember when?
Do you remember calling the kids trophies in Walmart? Don't talk to me about being rude.
But you got in the middle of a conversation that wasn't your conversation.
You're screaming at employees in Walmart. Get out of
I'm
here.
not yelling at you. Why are you yelling at me?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Huh? Why?
Oh, God.
You want to
This
tell me
is-
why it is that you're yelling at me when I am not being rude to you?
Oh, it's good stuff.
Oh, this is hilarious to me. I am having a blast. I
I'm
just
sure
don't think
you
that
are.
You being rude to me was appropriate. And I think that you should apologize too.
Oh, yeah. No.
See you inside. Yeah, you
Yeah, I'll
should.
see you here in a minute.
You should apologize.
No.
Oh, by all means, I'm not stopping you from shopping. I'm just letting the world know that you're rude to people.
I'm rude to people?
Yes, you're rude to me.
Do you have any idea how many people witness you be absolutely nasty to everybody? You are nasty to everybody you come across.
Certain I can atone to several people that don't find me as being nasty, but okay. I mean, if that's the way you
There's literally a small army of people online.
Walmart, there's a lady at the front. She doesn't see me as being nasty.
Oh, man.
The employee in there doesn't see me as being nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I have a right to an opinion. And
That
don't
you
have a
do.
right to say anything about it. You have no right to accost me when my granddaughter's around.
What? Yes, you're very right. You do have an opinion, and as do I. But, you know, it just is what it is.
So you're admitting you accosted me in front of my granddaughter
Nope.
when I didn't know who you were.
Nope.
Are you at least going to admit that you lied about me online?
Nope.
Are you
No.
going to at least admit that you have an issue with my weight?
The actual level of self-entitlement to believe that the main reason why they confronted you is because they have problems with you, not because you were doing anything wrong in any level or any degree whatsoever. Not even considering the fact that you decided to go on the whole level. It's like, can you at least admit that you have a problem with me because of my weight? It's like that was never mentioned once throughout this entire recording here, and you just have to mention it at the back end of it all just to try and pull something out there. Like, what was the point? Are you absolutely just that self-deluded that you don't see yourself ever being in the wrong, especially in this situation here? This guy's just sitting peacefully on his bike. You've come over and started just harassing him for ultimately no good reason. What's even the point here? Whatever tactics you're trying to pull are clearly not working because of how many times she decides to redirect how she's approaching the situation when it's not working. This Karen was caught being annoying to their neighbor, and so when they got caught, they decided to just sit down with their dog in front of their yard for some dumb reason and call the cops.
She called to say that I was trespassing. Well, I'm not going anywhere against you. And so I was just wondering. Right now, I'm just sitting in the street because she's accusing me of
In front of my yard.
She said I'm in her yard, but I'm sitting in the street. I was just walking my dog, and I live nearby. Well, I'm not going anywhere until the officer gets here. She's accused me of being racist. She's accused me of being dangerous. Oh, I'm not standing next to her. I'm just sitting out front of outside on the
In front of my house.
Thank you.
You are dangerous. My daughter has you recorded too. Huh?
Y'all, this crazy up here. Is that what you're wanting to try to provoke me? Brody. Like what?
No, you. Who you? I don't know who you calling the, but you the. Who you calling the? Who is you calling the? Who are you calling the? Who are you calling the? Get off my property. You going to jail. You going. You going.
You don't own the street.
Yeah, I do.
You don't own the street.
Yeah, I do.
It's the property of Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I do. I own. Yes, I do.
Show me where you own the street.
You gonna be looking real. I can't wait. I like to post you in my yard.
I don't care.
I can't wait. I saw you over there. I got you on camera letting your dog. You didn't pick up anything over there. You had him peeing over there. You over there walking in my yard. I asked you to get off, and you didn't. Ha ha ha. Yeah. What led you to be a racist? I'm not a racist. What led you to be a racist? When you tell me what led you to be a racist, then I'll tell you what led me to be this way. Please get off my yard, racist lady. Get off my yard, racist lady. And you're disturbing my kids in there that are sleeping, you and your dog. You're disturbing us. No, I won't. You apologize.
I'm sorry, but regardless of anything that happened beforehand, the brain of the person who's sitting in the front yard must be really tiny, because why waste your time doing this in any capacity? Well, what's even the value of this? You really just want to mess with someone that badly? Like, I genuinely have a hard time understanding the point of this entire clip. It's just, I'm watching this and trying to make how do we get here in the first place? Why is this lady just sitting down in the front yard with her dog? Her dog's going off, because of course it is, and there's nothing that I can see that logically makes sense. I'm stuttering like a madman because I'm just trying to understand what's actually happening here. It just don't make sense whatsoever. In this clip, we have a Karen who believes that you should only ever be skating in a skate park. You're not allowed to skate to move around places on footpaths and other places like that, only ever at a skate park because it's unsafe to do so anywhere else.
And you don't have to be so silly. Me? You're too old for this. Use your brain.
We're 13. We're 13? How are we old? Too old? How's that too old?
You're too old. I taught kindergarten and first grade before I got my
Wait, I thought you were a
master's in
police
psychology.
officer. Yeah, now you're lying again.
Wait, I thought you were a police officer.
Don't get hostile. Don't touch us. Don't do anything.
Touch you.
I'm already
I'm not
injured.
touching you. Out.
Dude, no, like,
You actually cannot do this. I do know who owns the plantations and does know who owns this neighborhood. I'll have a conversation with him about you later.
Go now.
Ma'am, you do understand, like, it's a more polite way. You guys, they must do this and just say.
Yeah, you started screaming, and I was.
I saw you go all the way down. I saw one guy fall and could hurt.
Yeah. I wasn't hurt at all. I'm wearing a padded suit that's made for motorcycles.
Okay, but this is
I can't get hurt.
This is
I
not
understand.
a skating park.
Yeah, but you could ask politely though. Like, we're gonna leave, but like, you don't have to yell at us. Come on, Linda. Like,
we're not even punks.
We're glad to leave. You could be doing something worse. You could be egging your house.
Yeah, like seriously. We said it could be worse.
Doing worse stuff.
We could be. It's Halloween. We could be doing a lot worse.
Yeah, I think I've had enough Karens for this day. Jesus, people. I don't get why people are like this. Why do we have to... I don't know. Gathering a guess of what happened prior to this clip, I'm going to guess that a kid almost got ran over by the people skating around the skate park, and so the parents thought it was a bright idea to go off at the kids that almost ran them over, even though it's not entirely their fault. And then someone loses their mind a little.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That was the whole
point he was saying, is that the kid almost got hit.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I never said that, bro. I never said that, bro. I never said he ain't right on me. I said he needs to watch where he's going like everybody else. It don't matter. Yes, he does, bro. Watch where you going. I am, son. 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 Up, boy.
Amen.
Skate park 1, skateboard 0. I mean, it's very interesting to see the kid just absolutely lose it at this, but it's honestly decent also to know that, okay, let them walk away and then throw my skateboard towards the location where there's no one currently, so I don't hurt anyone with my rage. Wild. Next we have a Karen who's had such a miserable life that she's had to go out of her way to bully a batch of kids because she's got nothing else better to do in her time.
You want to challenge a grown woman? You think this is funny? Little 4 eyes, little. Work
fucking parents that bought these $600, $700, $1,000 bikes.
I paid for it.
But bottom line is, how much was the fucking bike?
This was like
Whatever. Shut the up, little dude. Shut the up. I'm Batman.
He's been getting bullied his
Your
entire
parents
life.
haven't died, so stop.
Wow.
And you think you're a comedian. Wow. Right, how much were the bikes? How much were they? $1,000. Oh, look at me, little. Look at me. Look at me.
Why me?
No, I'm talking to him.
What you want? Go away. You came here. This is me and my family.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna
Let me call your mother and tell her how much I disrespect.
She's dead. She's dead. How
Is
you
your mom
gonna
dead,
call
guys?
her?
No.
You haven't met my mom because she's dead.
You're a liar, dude.
Mom's
You can't even
fucking dead.
I'm Batman, lady. I'm telling you.
Guess what? Guess what my last name is? Batson. So no, I'm Batman, dude.
I mean, it is clear the kids are acting a little bit there, pretending to cry, but Jesus Christ, what type of adult goes up to a bunch of kids and just starts attacking them with insults and crap like that? Like, what mind do you have to be in to be willing to do something like that? Like, you're bullying children for what? What's the reason, lady? Come on, tell us. Next, we see what happens when a Karen has children, and she teaches them how to be just as much as a Karen as she is. Also, I'm not 100% sure of the events beforehand, it's just funny seeing how loud these people get.
That's a $4,000 picture.
You went after me.
I didn't go after you.
You did.
Those ladies were right there.
Her down. Because I'm about to
F you up. You put your daughter a cunt too.
You put your hands on a 13-year-old girl?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, bro. You slapped my hand. Why did you say that? You want me to punch you in the face?
Silly.
You punched me, bro. You want to say that?
Go over there and calm her down.
No, she wants to talk.
Look at her hand. Look at
You want to talk? No.
Look at her
You
hand.
want to talk? See? You're a grown woman with a cross on your chest. So, why the are you putting your hands on a 13-year-old girl? Please, explain.
That was $4,000.
$4,000? I don't give a fuck. Put your hands on a 13-year-old, bro.
Calm her down. Calm her
no.
down. Please go calm her down. No, can you please calm her down?
This woman just
tried to hit us.
Are you tough?
Me and my daughter is kind.
Are you crazy?
And then
I'm 99.9% sure they're just playing this hella up for the camera, especially considering how they're both now just talking to their phone directly, saying exactly what apparently happened, and they're trying to make it as loud and obnoxious as they possibly can just to, I don't know what exactly they're attempting to accomplish here because it just seems stupid. In this clip we watch as a Karen forces their way into someone else's garage just to go off with a pair of kids. Yeah, that's right. She broke into someone else's house just to go off at kids.
Why are you coming at me? Oh, look.
hey, don't touch me! Hey,
What are you doing?
don't touch me!
You flip me off again, I don't give a fuck how old you are. I'll send my
Hey,
son
you
over
flipped
here.
us off.
We're little kids. You flipped us off, man.
No, we didn't.
Don't kill me in our house.
You're little kids,
You
then
are
you
wrong.
have enough sense to know, don't you?
Where are your parents?
You just broke our door.
Oh.
Broke
I know
the
they're
door.
not
Turn
here.
the
Because y'all wouldn't act like this. Where's your parents?
Oh, what?
Where are your parents?
See, exactly. You broke our door.
No. You know what? You're doing
Where are your
have enough
parents?
sense to know that.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, it was you.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I did not.
It was
flipped
you.
me
When
off.
was this?
Last week, you and the guy from down the street.
You know what? You
are the
look-
I don't hang out with anybody
I
on the
know.
street.
Yes, you do.
Oh God, I don't. I literally don't.
I know you're taking me.
And trust me,
Where's
I'm
your
telling you
parents?
shit
I
just
am
like
because
you.
I don't feel safe with you touching me.
You know what?
You
Juvenile.
touching me.
I don't feel safe with you being outside, running around while we're trying to come into the door.
Why are you
Just having
trying to?
fun.
You little juvenile.
Y'all are
delinquents
juveniles.
is what you are.
Bro, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't-
Exactly.
Crazy, bro.
Trust me, you're being
We got
filmed
you
too.
too.
And you know what?
Bro.
You just filmed flipping us off.
Oh, did you just do that again?
I know. I did a peace sign. That's what.
Oh, okay.
That's what you just did, right?
That's a f***ing gang sign.
That's a peace sign.
Trust
Bro,
me.
what?
You've
Let's
already
see
been
if
recording.
Oh, look, it works. It's not broken.
Yeah, we're part of the
never
game.
said that.
Whoever
Yeah, we're part of the game.
Your mother will
Can you
be
please
fucking
get out?
home.
Yeah. No, you know what? I was going to come the other day and I decided not to, but I will come tomorrow. Where are your freaking parents?
They're not here. We just told you that.
We know. They're not here, dude. Where
this is
are
our
they?
house. This is my house.
It's your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yourself?
No, I didn't do
He's
anything.
got all the his Asian people here.
Hey!
No.
Whoa. Flip us off, and it's okay.
Why are you
right?
flipping us off? Come on, man.
Trust me.
You don't gotta be
filmed
racist,
too.
though.
And you were filmed being flipping us off. So
Yeah.
that's
Wait. Didn't you just do that? What the?
Don't mess with us.
We're not. That's exactly. We're just
Coming
standing
out of-
there.
Let me tell you, no. You came at us the other night, wasn't you?
Yo, call the police, bro.
Him? Not him.
Should I call the police?
You
Again, I don't.
Cast is off now. Now you have your little thing. Guess what? We saw your little cast
what?
flipping us off.
Should I call the police?
Yes, we did.
You know, I have to query this to the kids. Why didn't any of you even bother to go and attempt to call the cops the moment she was attempting to get into your house? Like, clearly, she's breaking all kinds of laws here by forcing her way into the garage, and then he comes and joins, and they're all going off at the kids. Like, it's one of those things where, yeah, you could probably get them in a lot of trouble because, they're breaking laws here. Why didn't any of the kids bother calling the cops any sooner than at the back end of this nonsense? Like, good God. And of course, these two shits think they're in the fucking right, breaking into someone else's house just to go off at a bunch of kids because they flipped the finger at them. Like, what type of justification is that? Next, we have a Karen who decided to go off at a bunch of girls who are watering flowers in their yard.
Uplifted. You don't need a name. You need to get away. You need to go somewhere. If you don't know, you need to go somewhere, Karen. Out here making little girls cry for watering plants at a friend of ours' house, and you're the new Karen. You need to go somewhere, Karen. Welcome to the internet, Karen. Welcome to the internet. Making little girls cry for watering flowers. The new Karen. Welcome.
Just come over.
She's still sitting here on my property. First of all, how are you insulting these kids? Obviously, you must have stepped on the property. I don't know what's going on with her, but she seems drunk, and she's still standing here on my property. Have all these little girls crying. Welcome to the neighborhood, Karen.
Something just don't smell right with me.
Well, you don't smell right. You don't smell right,
You can't
Karen.
handle your control right now.
You don't smell right,
You can't handle
Karen.
your control right now.
Okay, Karen. See you later, Karen.
Right here.
Please do stay here.
Right here. Go handle the kids. They live here. You're too busy on phones.
They're watering the plants like they're supposed to, Karen. She's walking away.
You don't owe me. You don't run me. These kids have no recollection on what's going on, sweetheart.
Okay, Karen.
Christina.
Okay.
Isn't it like some form of potential law that you're breaking when you're causing this much distress in a person because of your own actions in someone's own property? Like, yeah, you're on the sidewalk, technically you're not trespassing, but you're causing a lot of distress to the people who are living there, especially the kids, because of your own actions. Why are people like this? Like, genuinely speaking, why? Does she just get a kick out of making kids cry? Like, is that what this is? This Karen attempted to intimidate a bunch of kids, and when that failed, she decided to take the racist route. When that failed, she decided to body shame. It failed as well.
I didn't leave my seat. There's children here. Look at these boys.
Ma'am, I didn't leave my seat one time.
As we can see here, it's a Karen in the wild.
Are you kidding? I'm American. Look at accent. Yo, look at this. I'm American.
So am I!
No.
I was born right here. US of A, love.
This is what's wrong with America. Fat little kid. Shut the f up.
Oi, oi, oi.
Put your mask on, Karen. Karen is
You know, at some points you should have just walked away a lot sooner than what you did, because all you did was just ripped off your mask and showed what a horrible person you are, and that's all you've done here. Good job. Here we have a pair of kids who are fishing who accidentally walked into other people's properties because, you know, there's no fences marking out different people's properties. It's literally just a bunch of houses as well as public property just backing into what looks to be a lake. And so this guy decided to come out and go off at the kids for apparently going into his property, and even when they left, he decided to keep being a nuisance towards them for ultimately no good reason.
I'm doing nothing wrong.
Guess what?
I'm not.
Hey, shut up. I'm not your dad. Shut up. I don't want you fishing over here. Guess what? I'm gonna call the police.
What is he hurting and what will the police do?
Nobody's talking to you. Is that funny? Is it? You stupid dumb mother.
What do you do to this guy, Kyle?
Absolutely nothing.
No. Hey, Fatso, you were the one that came into my yard.
But he got out.
And then I left.
After you ran your mouth all the way down here, remember?
Because I wasn't running my mouth.
Oh, of course you weren't. Of course you weren't. Freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech, right? Hey, dumb. Guess what happens if you fall in that pond over there on my property? You fall in and drown. Guess what happens? That's on me. You're not now. That's why I ran your dumb off.
Exactly. That's why I'm over here fishing.
That's why you're over here, and you're gonna throw a fish up on the pond.
So I can take a picture with it.
Really? How long do you think that fish is gonna last out of water?
A long time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How long? How long? You're 15
Would you
years
like me to
old.
look it up on
You
Google?
know the world.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, go ahead, dumb.
Why are you sitting here cussing? I'm a 15-year-old doing your
I don't give a what you are. You're talking to a man. I don't give a about you.
Yeah.
And please, tell your dad. You know where I live, 4541. Bring him over. Please do. Is that funny?
What is your problem, dude?
Shut up.
I don't
Is
have
that
to.
Funny? Oh, you don't have to. I'm 15 years old.
What is your
Freedom of
problem,
speech.
dude?
Shut up.
He's just a big tough guy and he thinks he's everything.
I'm a big tough guy. You walked on my property. You walked on Keith's property. You walked
I didn't
on
touch your
Charlie's
property, though. Quit
Nobody's
telling me to shut
talking
up.
to you.
20 minutes to be exact. 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
20 minutes? How long, since I've been standing in the house watching you, how long was it out there?
5 minutes maybe.
Please tell your dad to come over to my house. Please.
Why would he come to your house?
I want to talk
He
to
has no
him.
reason to.
Oh, no, because you're right, right?
Yeah. I'm not hurting anything.
Yeah.
You don't want my dad to come to your house.
Really, I don't?
You don't.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your dad's
I'm not
name?
gonna sit here and argue with you.
What's that?
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm breaking no law.
What's your
I'm
dad's
doing
name?
nothing wrong. I could be vandalizing your house instead of fishing. And you're,
Oh, wow.
There goes the sheriff. Why don't you stop me?
You could be vandalizing my house. Way to go.
Yeah.
You're the future, old.
Yep.
You could be vandalizing my house, but instead you're fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it all better.
Wouldn't you rather a kid fish instead of vandalize? There's
Why
kids
would
in-
Alright,
there's
Kyle,
kids
let's
in there.
go.
Just shut up.
There's
Dude, I don't
Why
need
would
to
you
shut
even
up.
Think about
Why don't you let me
vandalizing.
talk? Why don't
Why
you
would you
listen?
even think
Let's
about
quit arguing with this
vandalizing?
dude.
Because it happens on the news every single day, and you're worried about me fishing.
New Pal?
You see kids?
In New Pal?
Yeah.
I see you throw that fish up on the
Did you
bank.
see the kid?
And I said, are you going
to? Gas station last
No.
week? Yeah, that could have been you. And
I
it
said, are
wasn't.
you going to eat that? And you said yes.
Look, I could understand if your yard was fenced off to get into access of that area, but it wasn't. You can see from across the lake how none of the houses over there have any form of fencing to split them up in any way, shape, or form. It's just one big open yard space that goes across multiple different property lines. And so, of course, a 15-year-old's not going to have full knowledge of that type of thing. They might not even realize they've walked into someone else's property. They might just want to do some fishing. Like, what type of dumbass are you just to go off at kids over and over again, and then when someone else tries to interject, it's like, hey, you're being a bit silly here, you go off at them like, no, shut up, you're not involved in this. Oh god, some people are just dense and dumb. Next, we have a security guard that has no idea how to hold their temper when they're going off at a bunch of kids for parking in the mall park lot.
Push me, because I can't call police.
I've been coming here for 5 years.
I don't give a rat's ass whether you've been coming here for 20. Get the hell out of here, now. You have to get permission from somebody in the management office of our company. And that happens to be the mall. You don't have permission. permission. Please. It is a show.
This is a public property?
This is private property. This is private property. So move. This is private property, and you have no permission to be here.
Wow.
Yet. Now.
No, it's not your car. We're here. We're here. Wow.
Now.
I'm gonna go get one of those.
Yeah, go one of the Redmond boys over there. Wow. How about that?
Oh my god.
Have you seen anything like this?
It's so
insane.
I got RPD on speed dial. It won't take much.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
You will not take much.
That's okay. Calm. It's okay. Why are you so angry?
Because you're pissing me off, disrespecting me by not doing what I've told you to do. I am the authority here. Get the hell out.
What is this? Hello?
Oh my god.
I'm glad I'm getting this on video. Dude. She's a psychopath. What the frick?
You know, if you're the authority of a certain area, shouldn't you actually have the ability to remain calm and like isn't that how you get trained? Like, you're meant to remain calm and you shouldn't be escalating things that don't need to be escalated. I don't know. I've never been a security guard, but losing your mind and going absolutely rage mode at someone because they're making you angry because they're parking in a parking lot is interesting to say the least. I get they're not parked in a parking lot very well, but it seems to be very dead in that section anyway. So beyond, I've got nothing here. This is stupid. Next we have a Karen who's apparently upset that these pair of kids are apparently going off at their children, so she thought it would be the brightest idea to steal one of their bikes in order to try and find out where their parents live in the apartment complex.
That there's 1, 2, 3, 4 boys riding their bikes in here, trying to get children that are in here playing.
This is what happened.
I'm not talking to you because you're an idiot and I don't trust you.
Can I please tell you something?
No. Bring your parent here and then I'll talk to them about your attitude.
Attitude? I'm every right to yell at you. You're annoying.
Oh, I'm annoying. Oh, and how old are you? Because you're not
Hey, I got something for you. Suck that.
Okay, go tell your parents. Go tell your parents you just told me to suck your ass and flick me off.
I didn't even flick
Here, you know what? I'm going to follow you. Come on, Chuck.
That is against the law. Leave me alone.
Yo, let's go! This is let's go!
Bro, this lady just shows up to the park and acts like we're trying to hit her kid. And we haven't even said anything, bro. And now she's like trying to follow us to our apartments, bro. Like, this lady's crazy. This lady just acts like she can come in and do whatever she wants.
That's fine. I've been every single day my kids are coming home with everything that they're telling me. I'm tired of it. You have kids, you won't let other kids take advantage of your children.
There's been a whole bunch of like high schoolers coming to the park
They're
anyways.
not high schoolers. I come out every day and I see who it is.
Well, there was high school. There's been for like the
And
past
again,
couple days.
all I'm asking you, and I will leave you alone, is to tell me where that boy lives, and you don't want to. So that's fine. Well, trust me, my plan from now on is I'm tired of the bull. I'm calling the police on everybody. Why are you scared? I'm gonna just call the cops on the kids that are being nasty, and that's not a problem. Let the police deal with it.
911. They didn't do anything. Yeah, it's pretty much that boy. He always, every day, he be mean to me.
There's Vincent.
It's always that one.
Vincent's over there.
Don't say anything. Yeah, it's always that one. So it's that one that you were chasing. They never even talked to me. Yeah.
Vincent's right there.
That's fine.
Bro, Vince, come here.
Vincent!
No, don't, Blake. This child, and it's none of your business.
Okay, can you please?
No. Tell me what apartment number you live in.
I need to talk to you.
No, I need to talk to your parents. Okay, good. Your friends aren't allowed to leave.
No, no! What the? Who are you?
I'm calling the front office. I'm going to tell them I have you.
That's why my mom.
Yeah,
works
you
on-
can!
Well,
Yo. No, you can't do that.
That's illegal.
Yo, I'm getting my dad. Hold on, one second.
Now he's walking off with her bike because he's not telling her where he lives when he doesn't even have to. Go ahead and knock on every... This lady's absolute crazy. And if she calls the cops, I'm showing this to... This is absolute crazy. She's freaking taking his bike. Bro, what's up with this lady? I'm like, literally, she just, bro.
I didn't touch the kid. I hit my brake. I fell over and broke my brake. I don't know why she's yelling at me when I didn't even touch any of it.
He really didn't.
Do anything. She took my bike. He's taking his bike and not giving it back for stuff we didn't do.
We didn't even touch or say anything to your kids.
She keeps taking his bike and I swear. Who is this? Can I have the phone and call my mom? I have never seen somebody. I like my teacher more than you. No one likes teachers too. Yelling? No. You can't take my bike. Even Amanda said that. Who are you? We can do anything. You don't touch anything I own. You're not allowed to. You can't even do anything. I didn't even touch your kid. You can check my DNA. You can check every single spot on your kid. Or anything. My bike, nothing. Nothing even part of my anything I own. Touch your daughter or your son. I'm trying to say your daughter, when I was riding, she turned right in front of me and I hit my brake. So now see I didn't hit it. I fell over and I hit my head. And I'm gone.
I don't care. I'm using this against the lady if she calls the cops. Bro, oh my god.
Yo, can Zach stay out here and watch? Stay out here and watch our bike. Mommy and your son.
Okay, let's calm down. What happened? He's out there yelling at kids that are regularly hitting my children. He's yelling at my children for playing in the playground where at least 6 of them are riding bikes. He's telling my kids to suck his and he told me to do that. He grabbed it, told me to suck his flicked me off, and won't tell me where his parents live. And I have witnesses of that, so good job.
Okay, well, I will take care of it, so let me have his bike.
I need to talk to his parents right now.
Okay, well, I'm not going to give you more police. That's fine.
Ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit flabbergasted on that entire thing. Like, who in their right mind thinks it's the brightest idea to steal a kid's bike from them in order to use it against them to try and get them to show you where their parents live? I mean, if any child's been raised appropriately, they would understand that someone they don't know, stranger danger, you shouldn't tell them this type of information, and you've just stolen his bike from him, so it's gonna make it less likely that he's even gonna think about giving you this information. Maybe you should think things through before you do stupid like this, because all it's going to take is this recording that we've just seen here to give in to the police, and you're going to get cop a bit of shit for it because, you know, you stole a child's bike in order to try and force them into telling you where their parents live. Like, it's just stupid. You didn't think that through whatsoever. Horrible person. This Karen thought it'd be the brightest idea to get into a shouting match with a bunch of kids on their way home from school.
Tell that to eat the shut the up. You know why I drive this because I got shit in my bank account.
Good for you.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Who wants some? Who wants some?
I will rock you, bro.
You do what? You do what? You walk your little that's what you do. Go get your mama. Tell her to come in my square. Keep you with my kids. Keep with my kids. What a little you wear dangling earrings.
That's why you find me, right?
Shut the up. My son's a
Your son's a
you have no idea, motherfucker. He would tear you up. He is not. He will you up. He will you up what? What? You got something to
don't flick them off. Don't flick them off.
You.
You out here being reckless like a white piece of trash you are.
Wait till you're 18.
Wait till I'm I will rock you.
Till you're 18.
I will rock you.
Till you're 18. I will
f your face getting red from screaming.
You up.
You and your son.
Hey, Romel.
I'll give
Shut the fuck up.
White trash.
My son would fucking murder y'all.
Your son
You have no
is
idea. It's only because of me. It's only because of me that he hasn't fucked y'all up. It's only because of me. Jared, you're one gay. Hey, you gonna get raped up your ass. You
Hey, I f***ed actually.
yeah, you're gonna get raped up your ass. Hoover! Hoover! You Hoover!
Hey, yo, he wants you to get out.
You up? What?
The guy back there.
What?
Rory knows
I
what
don't
the
care.
fuck I'm about. Rory.
No, what you
Rory knows
about?
the fuck
What
I'm
you
about.
about? What that red, that blood? You.
You and your
I'll put
false
all
claiming
y'all
ass
on your
son.
butt. I'll put all y'all on your
You
butt.
a hey, Gilbert! Suck my Go back to doing crack.
I ain't got no dick.
I got videos of me f***ing with my you and your
You
son.
fucking? You gotta take videos?
My
You fuck?
You're a redneck piece of shit.
What, y'all?
You. You, I don't care. I don't really care.
Jared, don't touch her.
I'm not gonna touch her, but if she touch me, I'm gonna rock her. I swear to God.
Oh, I swear to God you won't.
I swear to f***ing God, I will.
You're lucky you're under 18. Keep going. Walk. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Oh, I wish you would.
I wish you would.
I
will
will
sit
get
the f*** down.
You're underage. If you were underage.
Hey, next year I'm gonna be 18. What's up? Hey, next year I'm gonna be 18. What's up?
That's what's up.
All right,
that's
bet.
what's up.
When your son see you sleep on the ground, don't say nothing, all right?
Yeah.
Cause your son
Keep
and
going.
your claiming ass crib.
Keep going. Keep going. Wait till you're 18. Wait till you're 18.
That's why your husband's my dick.
Wait till you're 18. You ain't got no
That's why
a little. Shut the f up, you.
his son.
Shut the f up, you.
Let's go first.
Say something to my little son again and I'm gonna f you up. Yeah, where's your mom, Jared? Gilbert, you cut your hair? Your dad already got it. Well, now your mama go get her ass whooped. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's why your dad got his ass whooped.
I'ma haul that nigga to your front door and see what the f up. You, that's why he dropped out. That's why he dropped out. Him and Josh. You.
I've got a question here. How are the kids being the more reasonably responsible ones here? They're saying, hey, we're not going to do anything to you, but if you touch us, we won't be afraid to your shit up. And then here she is just going like, wait till you're 18, wait till you're 18, I'll bash you when you're 18. It's like, aren't you supposed to be the adult of the situation? Shouldn't you be the one trying to defuse this, not fucking... I can't even think of the word at this point in time, but aren't you the one who's meant to be diffusing this, not continuously exploding this crap? Like, you're meant to be the adult here. How the hell are you being the least responsible one out of everybody here? How are the kids, the people who aren't even 18 yet, being far more reasonably responsible than you, the adult? What? Here we have a cranky old lady complaining about kids making noise pollution because they're playing in the play place of Chick-fil-A. Who'd have known?
Because you know what? You're sitting there talking about children. I am going to keep it up. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Go ahead, call him. Oh, call him. You're going to look dumb because this could be Wall Star right now. How dumb you are right now. You sound dumb telling me my kids are making too much noise pollution.
You sound ignorant. You sound like a fool.
Yeah.
Nah, because she's going to talk about because they were playing. That is noise pollution. She's going to call the police. Go ahead. You sound dumb. Thank you, sir. You didn't ask enough. Thank you, sir. How long are we going to be here?
You know, I've always wondered why so many kids just lack any form of respect to anyone older than them, but then I see clips like this, and now suddenly I understand why. Here we have another elderly Karen who doesn't like people fishing.
Because why? Because of why?
I'm waiting.
Because why? Why? What did we do?
Because the fishing poles are not supposed to be perched along the river edge.
Who says? Who said that? Because we've been coming here for years and we always do that. There's so many people that do that. Why are you giving me a look? We've been coming here for years. And we've never had a problem. We've never had a problem. But you want to come and make a problem when we're just, yeah. Because you have no life, right? No life? No life?
Yeah, I got a life.
No, you don't. Obviously, you don't. If you're coming over here messing with people that aren't doing nothing wrong, chilling with their kids, trying to fish, have a good time, quiet. There's a kid right there. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, laugh. It's funny, isn't it? No, because I'm sick and tired of you people coming and bugging for no reason. Mind your business. Are we hurting anyone? Were you guys loud? Were you guys loud? Were you guys doing anything wrong? Yeah, because I'm sick and tired of people like you not minding your business. Mind your business. Why can't you just mind your business?
I want the fish hooks.
Okay, did you guys take it out? Did you guys take it out? Okay, they took it out, so what's the problem now?
Okay, leave.
What's the problem? No! This is my family. Are you serious? Yeah.
So do
How
I.
about okay, then get out of here.
No, I rent here.
That's wonderful. So do we.
Okay, goodbye.
So you're so upset that people are fishing at a fishing place? No, I'm upset for people like you not minding your business. Mind your business. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you right now? Mind your business. Leave us alone.
I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Leave us. Yeah. You think this is funny because you have no life. You have no life. Are you intoxicated right now?
No.
Are you drunk? Because only drunk people would do this. Only drunk people would do this.
You think you're coming up with an excuse?
Yeah. What? That you're drunk? You're drunk.
No, I am
Okay,
not.
then you need to get away from us. Like, get away.
From me.
We were
I'm too
perfectly
damn
fine.
old to fight.
Then why are you doing this?
Because
Then
I hate to.
they took it out. They took it out. So what's the problem?
So leave me alone.
You're in our area that we were fishing in.
No, I'm
You
walking
leave.
my dog.
Okay, then go walk your dog then. Go walk your dog. Have a good night. Have a good night. We did, ma'am. They're gone. They're gone. What is your problem now? Yeah, shut up.
You're causing
Go. Bye. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night. Bless you. Bless your heart.
Why don't you just leave me alone now? You've done what I wanted you to do, and I don't want to walk away just yet. I want to keep standing in this general area, so I won't leave. You must leave me first, because that's how this all works. What type of self-entitled is that? Like, what type of self-entitlement does one have to just be like, no, you leave me alone. I bothered you first, now you've got to leave me alone first, not the other way around, which is just the stupidest, dumbest, and densest logic I've ever heard. Next, we go down to Aussie land with a mad lad and his goddamn wife going off at a bunch of kids in the waterways.
No, it works, and you're in for it, mate. You're in for it. So
What did I do?
Oh, you jumped on your ski when you seen us, haven't gave us a whop, and then took off like that you are.
He's on your ski cruise.
Yeah, I'll do what
Take a photo of him. He's not allowed on your property.
You're all the
I'm on
same.
this day.
You see,
What ski is it?
fucking down the river all every day.
Then why did you come in here? Like, I'm not trying to annoy you or anything.
Why, what?
Excuse me.
Why did I come in here?
Yeah.
Is it your place in
Every
the
night, just like
Sorry?
you are.
Is it your place?
Do you
It's a waterway, you.
It's the waterways, you little.
Oh, fuck you. Come on, let's have a go. Who wants to go first? Hold them.
Come on, you and I will crack
You
together.
guys are
You wanna crack?
absolutely a joke. An absolute joke. Get all the red Joes, because you're in for it now. You're bloody in for it. You don't know who we know. So guess what? The cops are going to be coming around. The water police are looking for you guys 24/7. Are you just stuck to...
I'm sorry, I can't help myself when it comes to the Australian clips. I've just got to really embrace the inner Australian, but Jesus Christ, you don't know who I know. I don't know how many times I've heard this over my life. It's just like, you dare mess with me, I will get the entire world to murder you. I'm gonna fight you now. It's just such classic bogan Australians. And here we have an old man with a roof rack who doesn't like the fact that there's some kids skating around the car park garage, so he tries to use the roof rack to destroy the skateboard. When that fails, he threatened to hit the kid with it.
Film it right now. Look at this. Look at this guy. Down. You know what?
I didn't mean to, dude. Calm down.
You're not supposed to be down here.
Okay, sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay, well,
Go.
Can you not touch me? Not funny. Don't touch me.
Hey, I will. Oh, don't. You're a dude. What the f your problem? My problem is you assholes being down here in a garage, a personal garage.
Sorry, sir. I did
My aunt lives in here.
Good. Go get your aunt and tell her that you're an asshole.
Okay, we will. Can you stop? Okay, we get it. Okay, sorry.
Tired of coming in this goddamn place and you little children being in here.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
Go to hell home.
Okay, we will.
Man was just having an inner rage moment there. Is he high on something, or is he just a loose cannon in general? Bro just went to try and break a skateboard with that roof rack, and then when that didn't work, he threatened to swing it at the kid. Are you dumb, dense, or what? In this clip, we got a Karen who's unhappy that a pair of older teenagers, young adults, are making use of the park swings when there's no one else in the park.
Here we go, man.
What?
Don't you guys think you're a little bit too big to be swinging on a swing set when there's a lot of little kids here? I mean, come on.
What do you mean?
You're taking up all the space. Parents bring their kids to the park to swing, not for older kids to be on the swing. You're what, 18, 19?
20?
Well, come on, get off the swing.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I can.
No. Little big kid lives matter. Are you kidding me? Yeah, keep walking away. Freaking Karen. I called you a Karen.
Karen?
Yeah.
Karen. My name is not Karen.
Well, you're acting like a Karen.
Well, get off the swing.
You can't make me.
I'm just gonna go get the park person.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Bye. Right back at you.
I mean, when it comes down to swings, if a park's empty or there's not many people doing it, who cares? Oh no, you're swinging on a swing. Those things are literally made to be able to handle a stupid amount of weight. Some of them can only handle up to 250 pounds, but a lot of the steel-made ones, where it's chains, they can handle upwards of 500 pounds before it potentially becomes a problem. So it's just a question of like, who cares? There's no kids trying to get on this swing. There's no kids in the actual playground in the background either. The Karen's just being upset and going off of them for no particular reason. I have no idea. Next, we have a Karen who can get precisely what she orders, so she decides to go overboard and throw everything from this fast food restaurant everywhere.
That's my order every time. I just spent $40. My order money. I just want take it. I just want the tea. Just the sweet tea.
Oh, hell.
Wait.
What the bruh?
Yes, self-entitled Karen, yes, you can let out your baby rage here. It won't do you any good, especially considering there's a camera behind you recording your every move and will probably be sent to the police at some point in the very near future, and you're probably going to have some problems after that. But hey, that's not my problem to deal with anymore. That's yours. I don't get people like this. It's just like, I'm not getting what I want. I'm going to barge my way in. I'm going to grab this crap, make a mess, and walk away. Why? Next, we have someone who's chasing the secret sauce for some particular reason and decides to belittle the fast food worker despite the fact that they clearly are unable to help them in their current situation.
We're out of what? No, I need that secret sauce. Listen, you might need it, we still don't have it. No, I
Give her some honey mustard or barbecue.
I need secret sauce. We don't have secret sauce. I'll give her the honey mustard.
Yeah.
I need secret sauce. Girl, who mans is this? I need secret sauce.
It's okay. It's okay.
Girl, I'm not gonna do it. I need it. No, you need to go. That's what you need. No, I need secret sauce. No. I need secret sauce. I need stop tapping on the counter. Stop tapping on the counter.
It's gonna be alright. Let's give her whatever ranch. How about ranch? You wanna do that?
I need secret sauce. I need secret sauce.
Ketchup, honey
I
mustard.
need, you don't understand. I need secret sauce. You don't understand why I need secret sauce.
You need
Get your girl. I need secret sauce because it reminds me of my mama. I need that secret sauce. Don't make me. Don't make me.
Get her all the sauces you have.
You got it now.
I have seen this one too.
Seems like someone's just a touch off their meds and was outside for the day. It's like sometimes it's hard to feel extremely. I can't help but feel bad for some Karens because it's clear that they're just having a very, very, very difficult day or difficult time at that point in time. It doesn't make it right to belittle fucking fast food workers. They already have to deal with enough shit as it is. You don't need to make it their lives 10 times worse by just slamming on the goddamn screen like that. That's still not warranted whatsoever. But clearly, this person's struggling. Talking about belittling retail workers, here we've got a Karen who has no idea how to speak civilly to anyone aside from probably their own family. Heck, they probably don't even get that nice treatment. So she decides to scream across the store to a Walmart worker for some particular reason. Yeah, another Karen who just doesn't give a damn about anyone else but herself, and she's gonna treat retail workers like hot garbage, even though it's just not right, but what can we do about it? Make fun of them on the internet, like we're doing now. In this clip, we got another Karen belittling retail workers because apparently they've got nothing better to do, but this time around, someone attempts to help the retail worker. When they do that, this Karen calls in her husband, apparently, to try to deal with this.
I'm going to call and talk to her tomorrow because this is the worst service I've ever had, and I've been with Verizon. I was with Verizon for 5 years, so I never had customer service like this. You can if you want to. I'm sorry, what? Was I talking to you?
Doesn't matter.
Have you been standing here?
Yeah.
Do you have any clue what's going on?
I do.
Shut the up.
Can you leave?
How about no?
I can call the cops.
I don't care who you call.
Okay.
Because
Would you like me
literally,
to call the police?
all I sat there and said was that I'm going to call her tomorrow because this is terrible. When literally I said I could go to another carrier because I've done this before. All they did was hand me SIM cards. You say, and you could. Like, that's bad customer service.
Your
That's
options
not.
and you're not listening to me.
Sir, whenever you don't work here and I'm not talking to you.
I'm trying to give you your options and you're not accepting what we can do. Go ahead.
You speak when spoken to.
Go ahead.
Like I said. Anyways, can you please come in here and address this idiot that's talking to me?
So,
Thank you. I absolutely cannot because I was speaking to you and you need to step out of my way because literally standing in front of me and trying to be rude is not necessary.
Back up.
Hey, wait.
How you want to handle it? Huh? Shit talking about white big dog.
Okay,
He wasn't shit talking.
Huh? She talking me positive.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Standing
She talking
in
me
front of
boss.
me, telling me, as if I'm not standing here.
Huh?
Let's go. But I'm going to address Ashley. Is that her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Because all I did was come in here and ask you for SIM cards, and your attitude was completely shitty. And then you sitting here and trying to tell me about my attitude.
We're not able to.
I did after you told me about my attitude. You're not my father nor my husband. I don't need your opinion. And then to come step right in front of me as if I'm not speaking and I was addressing him. Get some business about yourself.
Now talk that shit.
Piss on yourself.
Now talk that shit.
You were the one being incredibly disrespectful that entire time to both of them.
I'm incredibly.
He did nothing to you.
Don't care. I
He
was
did
talking to
neither
him that
one of them. He's trying to help you and he won't listen.
he wasn't helping me. He wasn't listening to me because
He
from the
was.
time I
He was
walked in
trying
here,
to-
he tried to tell me that I ordered a phone I didn't order.
You were the one
So
not
like I
listening
said,
to his advice. Who are you?
I'm sorry, but that's just goddamn ridiculous. You just can't handle dealing with this type of stuff on your own, so someone comes in to help the retail worker because you're just being a bit of an asshole. So you decide to call up your boyfriend to come on in to be this talking asshole to start going off at the retail worker for no particular reason. I can guarantee that you probably didn't tell the full story to your partner there, and you just made up enough of a lie to make it so that he'd be upset for you and go off at these people, which is the dumbest shit. And I just love the additional thing that she's just like, oh, what, you're talking to me? Nah, you talk when you be spoken to. Nah, just like no actual, like, what type of person are you? You just lack any respect for anyone. In this clip, we got a Karen who's having a bit of a meltdown at an airport when she's told like, hey, move up, you're next, go on. She decides to have a full-on meltdown in front of everyone else, complaining about how much she's the victim of all of this and how she's only being picked on because she's not being protected. I don't know.
No, entitlement is what you're doing. Thinking that you can come on my heels.
Can you move up, please?
Oh, see, no! I get the chance to do it when I want to do
Don't
it.
ball up your fist at me, baby. You got the wrong one. God, you really got the wrong one.
See what you call a lie.
No, you are entitled. You are the ones who are entitled.
It's not fair.
I'm not feeling protected. I am sick of it. Yes, I am. Every time I ask for something, I get totally yelled at or get an attitude towards. I have been attacked, physically assaulted. I'm trying to protect myself. And all these people do is turn around and set it up like I'm the one who's being overreacting and I'm not. Like, why is why?
Either she's so self-deluded that she's unable to admit when she's actually in the wrong or when she's done something wrong, or she's actually having a mental breakdown in this moment. You know what, I'd probably throw out a penny and say there's most likely both of them. She probably is self-deluded, but is also having a mental breakdown because she's unable to handle being wrong. In this clip, we got a Karen who was caught attempting to break into a car, apparently, though I'm honestly a little complex on how the hell this has even happened in the first place. Like, there seems to be... just watch the clip first and I'll get back to you on this in a moment.
My friend sent me over here and told me that I could use this car because my car broke down. I'm so sorry. Is this not my car?
What are you doing? What is this?
Look, these were all in here, and this is...
Yeah, it's my car.
Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I did not know that this was your car. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just dip.
Okay.
Goodbye. Don't
My
touch
bad.
nothing else. You're lucky I don't have my mom come out here. What are you doing?
I got my purse right here.
I don't give a out of my
Look, can I just get my purse?
No, you ain't getting
Look, dude,
No,
I'm so
this
sorry.
is my
I will call my friend right now.
I don't
and have
care.
her
Get out of here.
Look,
Call the police.
I'm so
Call
sorry.
the police. Call the police.
Just let me get my purse.
Get
please.
no.
Give me my purse.
Get out of my
Look,
vehicle.
Look, I'm not trying to steal anything.
Just throw her. Let her just throw it across
Look, I'm
there.
not trying to cause any problems to anybody or anything.
Okay, just
If I
stop
would've known-
talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. I'm trying to tell him to just stop talking.
If I would have known that this was an issue, I would never have came out here. I was out here during the day.
Okay, well,
I never would have known.
I never seen that stuff before.
This is just clothes and my boyfriend's medication. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not...
Get out of here. Breaking my column down and
I'm already like that. I don't even know how to do that, dude.
I heard you out here starting it. How do you...
If I
Get out of here. Get out of here. No.
There's medicine in that.
I don't care. No. No.
Dad, just throw her. Just throw her.
No. If I would have known...
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
I'll give it to you. Take your mask down.
I'm sorry, but there's a few red flags that are immediately going off in my head in this clip. Either A, the car was unlocked, so the person didn't question anything about it, or B, she actually broke into a car, but is that off her, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sense of this entire thing. Like, considering the fact that right at the back end of the clip, she decided to whip her mask down, and then I'm assuming beyond the clip itself, they just resolve it and move on with their time. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just so lost in what even happened here. Okay, so your friend told you, hey, you can use this car for the night because your car's broken down, the car's on lock. Like, how did you start it? Did you hotwire it? Did you get told to hotwire it? Did you not get given the keys to borrow the car? Like, I'm just so lost in what even is this? Like, there's just multi-layers of what even happened here. This clip, it's more of a question. What do you think's the Karen in this situation? The person recording or the Walmart worker?
And my rhinestones. Walmart, this what your employees do. Yeah, get away. Stupid. You gotta stand over my back. Gonna tell me it's 20 items. The sign say if you get you touch me, you gotta back up. Are you me? Oh, she just hit me. Oh, you about to get fired? I got that on camera. I need your manager here right now. Go get him. Go get him. Cause you just swung on me and I should beat the out of you. I can do whatever. It's a free country. I can film you. Get the from me. I can film you if I want to. You say, no, I'm not backing up. I wish she would hit me again. I'm going to knock her out. Hit me again. Yeah, you hit my phone. You swung on me. You should kept your hands to yourself. Yeah. I got it all on camera, so tell your manager come over here. Yeah, I got it all. She just
I personally think that the initial Karen in this situation is the person behind the camera. Yes, the employee decides to do something that is ultimately really stupid. I get, you shouldn't be recording inside of a Walmart. Walmarts are a private business that are accessible to the public, but because you can't see into the Walmart from outside, technically, you can't record in there unless given explicit permission. Because it isn't a government-ran building, you can't really record in there. You can get in trouble for it. Secondly, to this, it's the person who's rotating around the self-serve checkouts, the ACOs, to keep an eye on people, to make sure that people who come in with a trolley full of stuff actually scan everything. Because sometimes people either A, accidentally forget certain items and they'll just point out like, hey, you forgot to scan this one, make sure you scan it please. Or some people will purposely forget to scan certain items that are expensive. So it's their job to make sure that they scan everything. So of course, if you're one of the only people in the self-serve checkouts at that time, you're probably going to be observed very closely. So you're taking the reaction of bringing out your phone, recording and start harassing the worker is not the reaction you should do in this situation, because that was completely fucking dumb. From my gatherings, there wasn't really any racist intent here. You have a trolley filled to the brim with stuff in a self-serve checkout. You're gonna be watched because they want to make sure you scan everything. It's logic.